The Jackson County Community Foundation has established 3 to 4 top priorities. One of our top priorities is that we partner with organizations in Jackson County that are causing positive change to happen. One such organization is the Jackson County Farmers Market, which operates 3 days per week during the growing season and is organized by Kathy Howell. There are around 20 vendors selling locally grown produce to hundreds of your friends and neighbors.
Farmers Market generally opens around the 1st of July. In March, we have a meeting, and the people who want to sell come to the meeting, and we go through all the paperwork and all that. In the past, we've had anywhere from 18 to 20, maybe 21 vendors to sell. This year, we were down to like 9. We could surely use some new ones and some more, but we average opening day around 300 people who come to our opening day. 3/4 of everything, maybe even more than that, is sold at the market. It comes from our farmers here in Jackson County. Farmers Market is a non-profit association. Our farmers pay $35 a year for the whole year, and that's to be able to sell at our market. That pays for our bags and it pays for shirts. And everything else is donated to us because we don't have, like I said, we don't have an income. The market itself. My business is to keep the market rolling, to keep our farmers happy, to keep the people who come there happy. Without the community foundation, or with the community foundation, it made it very much easier for our farmers market and for myself to be able to find the monies that we needed to help with that grant. Because without that grant, we don't have a whole lot to offer other than just what people can afford to buy on their own. And a lot of people can't get fresh fruits and vegetables. They just don't have the money. So that double dollars is really important to us. And like I said, the Community Foundation made that possible for us. So we appreciate it.
The foundation has also partnered with Jackson County Tourism. The Tourism Board has been extremely busy over the past few years with construction projects at Flat Lick Falls. Flat Lick Falls is Jackson County's newest public park and is a favorite destination for those visiting our county.
This is a beautiful falls. We're out here in Greyhawk, Kentucky. I've been going to this falls since the last 42 years and just loved it. Just absolutely gorgeous place. So in 2003, the landowners around this falls, or one of them, came to Marie Rader and said, we'd like to sell you Flat Lick Falls in order to turn it into a community park, but it had to be a park. That was the stipulation. So Marie and I got together and I start writing grants based on the amount of money that we needed, and it was turned down several times, but back in 2007, we were fortunate enough to get multiple people to come together to purchase the falls. So today we have about 86 acres of park for people to come and enjoy. They can picnic in the picnic shelter, enjoy the restrooms and camping sites. We've got primitive camping sites established. We're working on RV camping sites. We have over 5 miles of trails built, and we're working on trying to get some bridges in the area so people could cross the streams and actually enjoy more hiking. After we secured the land, we've worked for years with different grants and different donations to build trails and to build this lookout platform that we're at today. And it is handicapped accessible, and that's one of the few things that people call us about and say, hey, my husband's in a wheelchair, we can't go to most falls in the state, but we see that this one has a handicapped accessible lookout platform. So they are absolutely tickled to death that they can come to this falls and view it. This project at Flat Lick Falls is truly a community project. So in addition to the first funders, we've had the Community Foundation, the Jackson County Community Foundation help out. We're so grateful that The community has come together. People like PRTC, the Community Foundation, just a lot of individuals given $5 to $100 to even $20,000 to the project. So it is truly a place of beauty that we're glad to share, and we are so grateful that people from all over the world are coming and enjoying this beautiful falls.
Another group that has made an amazing mark on the landscape of Jackson County is our military veterans. The foundation was extremely honored and proud to be a partner in the construction and completion of the Jackson County Veterans Memorial. The memorial, designed by our very own veterans, possibly ranks as the #1 improvement in Jackson County in recent years.
Well, it got started, I can't remember exactly how many years ago, but Marie Rader appropriated some money from the severance fund money. And we started the initial foundation and wound up with 8 panels. And since then, we've worked strictly with donations, and we've put in 12 more panels, 8 of them which will be engraved here very shortly. And we have intentions of doing the others as soon as we get the names. So we need help from the public getting people's, veterans' names who have served so that we can put them on here. Of course, the Community Foundation was a big help to us. If other organizations and private citizens didn't donate money, then we wouldn't have got anything except the first 8 panels. So all the rest of this work that's been done has been done through donations.
There is an organization in our county that is working overtime for the purpose of making life more comfortable and easier for those suffering with cancer. The Jackson County Cancer Fund has raised thousands of dollars in this effort over the past few years, and the foundation has had the opportunity to be a partner with the Cancer Fund in fighting this terrible disease.
It is all volunteer. We meet once every Monday, and what we do is try to provide emotional and financial assistance to cancer patients here in the county, and because it can cause a hardship. And we're always open to new patients. There is a process that you'll have to go through, and that would include filling out a application for the Cancer Fund with an excuse or a statement from your primary doctor that has diagnosed you with a cancer. The main event that we have is the Festival of Hope, and that is the first Saturday in October. And from those funds that are collected during that fundraiser and through the grant from the Jackson County Community Foundation is how we thrive and how we help our patients. The monies are 100% used towards the cancer patients. We are 100% volunteer. We are local, and you have to be a resident of Jackson County to be able to receive the assistance. The Jackson County Community Foundation recently gave us a grant, and with that money we have bought wheelchairs, hospital beds, changing pads, and even some adult necessities that they need while they're going through this cancer.
The Jackson County Fair Board, by way of a directive from County Judge Executive Shane Gabbard, has revitalized what we refer to as Fair Week. The fair ends on a Saturday with all of the excitement of the week coming together with entertainment that generates the biggest crowd of the year for our small town. 2,500 to 3,000 people gather into the fair area for what has become the major event of the year for our town and county. The foundation is a very proud partner with the Jackson County Fair Board in this effort.
We sponsor several things throughout the fair. We provide the music, we provide spaces for the people to set up, and we bring a family fun night in, we bring the gospel night in, then we have Friday night singing. The Jackson County Community Foundation has provided us with a grant, and they gave us this trailer here, which we use for several different things other than just to serve food out of. We use it for rescue areas to cool down in people that's overheated. We use it to take out and serve the food as we do these events and stuff for each and every one of them. And we also use it for us as we prep and plan our things. And thanks to the Jackson County Community Foundation, they gave us a grant which enabled us to put lights in this, put our air conditioning on this. They also give us, we insulated it, we put a door in the side of this trailer, and we bought the trailer. Now, having said that, the people that done this are students like this right here that I teach. Also, we have carpentry, we have woodworking, cabinet making. The cabinetry made the inside of it. They made the cabinets, carpentry, done all the woodwork and all the insulating inside of it. Our class came back, automotive, we went in and done all the electrical, and we put it all together, and we redone the trailer to where it would be safe to be pulled down the road. And it's a joint combination between all of us, and it serves the community well.
The number of worthy causes in our county could go on and on, like a group called Cowboy Up for Christ. This is a private Christian family group that ministers to youth and young children. On any given week, starting in the spring and going through fall, there are nearly 100 children attending for a free meal, a faith-based message, horseback riding, fishing, games, and more. This ministry has several volunteers, which leads to its success week after week.
Probably around 2010, that was about the time I think the Lord's Gym here in town and the county had shut down. And so we talked to some local people, and we were trying to think of a good outdoor activity for kids in the county. And some of us who trail rode thought that'd be a great idea. We was just hoping we'd find somebody else to do it. But there's about 5 or 6 of us, my dad, Paul Hayes, some people even out of the county sat down and talked about it, and decided to start out small and just do a horse program for kids. And really, we just wanted to do something where they have somewhere safe to be. I mean, we had looked into maybe making it more about, teaching them how to ride, stuff like that. And then we just decided, after looking at the demographics and what these kids needed, is just give them a safe place to be, kind of like 20 years ago when everybody would go to their grandparents or their aunt and uncle's farm. And so that's kind of what got it started. And I think this year was maybe our 9th year. Some people said 10th, but I think it was the 9th. And there have been seasons that there's been 150 kids a week, and then there's been seasons that, there's 50. I would say on average you're looking between last season, probably was about 50 to 100, just depends. The year before last got really big. We had a lot of people coming in from outside the county and had some friends in Clay County who had been helping. And so a couple of the churches got together over there and started a program over there, pretty much the same program. So that helped take a lot of the pressure off us. And so they do it over there now. So that dropped us back down to really 50 to 75 kids is the key numbers. That way you get to spend a lot of time one-on-one with each kid. If you get any more than that, they don't get a lot of quality time. On average, we're looking at about 35 volunteers a week just to make the program run. Now that includes like the kitchen staff that prepare the food, but then there's so many organizations. We've had so many groups that's either done a grant to help buy equipment. We've got groups that they make sure that there's always a certain type of food. They'll get this, they'll get that. It was probably in 2011, I think, the Jackson County Community Foundation gave us a grant, and we were able to get all new helmets, which we had a few, but when we originally started, you know, maybe 5 kids would ride even at a time, and now we can have as many as 20 riding at a time. So we were able to buy all new helmets for that, and then we were able to switch to a different kind of saddle that's a little lighter and easier for the kids and easier to keep clean than people using their actual own saddles. So we wouldn't be able to do that without grants and help from outside, you know, like they did.
Speaking of volunteers, this brings to mind Joyce Marks and the Jackson County Food Bank. There are many things that would go untouched if not for Joyce. However, her real passion is the Jackson County Food Bank. The food bank has been in existence around 30 years. Today they serve around 400 families for a total of around 700 people. Joyce is also dedicated to the work of St. Paul's Mission. The St. Paul's Mission Fund was established through the Jackson County Community Foundation as well. It has been a pleasure of the foundation to have partnered with St. Paul's and with the food bank.
We could not keep the food bank doors open if we did not have different partners. The Community Foundation gave us a grant for $5,000. We are in desperate need of a new trailer to haul food. To be able to haul food, the trailer we've got now is just about gone. We need a trailer with brakes and also a covered trailer so that when the weather is not good, that the food will not get wet hauling it in. We also got a grant from the Community Foundation to help us buy a trailer, which we are in the process of doing right now. And also we asked for an upright freezer, and I cannot believe this, but after the grant was applied for, the phone rang one day, and it was an organization in Richmond, a lady I did not know at all. She looked in the phone book and found the Jackson County Food Bank. She donated us an upright freezer, and the rest of the money is, which I've already used it to buy food here. And if we did not get outside help, we could not keep our doors open. We are now serving over 700 people per month. And some of these people come to us and say, we have nothing. And I really believe that. And most of the people who come here say, God bless you, thank you, you don't know how this helps us. And I've had people cry because they were so grateful.
Speaking of food causes me to think of honey, sometimes described as the world's perfect food. There's a group in Jackson County called the Dark Honey Producers. This group had a need for a building to house honey extracting equipment and to do the extracting. The foundation helped to meet this need. Soon after the Jackson County Community Foundation organized in 2013, we adopted the policy of recognition of local treasures as the guideline for our annual banquet. Over the years, we have recognized the wisdom and knowledge that age brings into our lives. We have brought attention to the possibilities for our youth. A couple of years ago, the local treasure that caught our attention were our Jackson County veterans. Last year, the foundation recognized pastors of local churches as a local treasure, and I think we would all agree that Flat Lick Falls is also indeed a local treasure. A very high priority at the foundation is the building of an endowment that will always be working for Jackson County. The foundation board has adopted a policy to ensure this will happen. 70% of our assets go into the endowment. We operate and make grants on the remaining 30%.
The Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky is a community foundation, and that means a lot of things, but what it really means is we are about community development. We believe that the people in this region and in our communities are the right people to take us on into the 21st century. A community foundation is a trusted partner. It's a place where people can use their time, their talent, their treasure. It's a place where you can put resources, money, where you can put your time, volunteer, be a part of something bigger than just yourself or your family. Our community foundation gives everyone an opportunity to participate in how and where our communities go over the next 100 years. We take in resources, so we take small donations, we take large donations. We turn those into resources that the community can use to build our parks, to take care of our seniors, to take care of our children, to promote education, to do community development, to create small businesses. A community foundation can be whatever we want it to be, as long as it serves the purpose of building up and making our communities a better place. The Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky, is the hub for a lot of community foundations across the region, like the Jackson County Community Foundation. The Jackson County Community Foundation is run by a board of directors that are all from right here in Jackson County. Those folks are the ones who are in your community talking to you, the people who are helping make decisions about how to use the resources in Jackson County, and they're also working with the Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky, the larger foundation, to leverage more dollars into Jackson County. The Jackson County Community Foundation gives everybody in Jackson County, or people who just love Jackson County, an opportunity to say, I can treat my community like one of my children. I can leave a portion of my estate here and know that it will do good in Jackson County, for Jackson County, forever.
We have shared only a few local treasures of our county. If you take time to look, you will find treasure around every turn. This video has highlighted some of the priorities of the Jackson County Community Foundation. However, the #1 priority is that we always be presented and perceived as a trusted organization. When you make a gift to the foundation, you need to walk away with assurance that your gift is at work and will continue to work for you, your children, grandchildren, and your neighbors. This is the Jackson County Community Foundation.